Hello friends, and welcome to a beautiful day at Sophia Kamau's kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very delicious potato salad. I have all the ingredients lined up here and let's see them. I do have a half kilo of potato, or 500 grams of potato. I will use 3 hard-boiled eggs which I'm going to boil. I'll use juice of half a lemon. I will use 2 ribs of celery. I'll use a half of this small onion, but if you want more, you can go ahead and add. I'll use 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped dill. I have a teaspoon of black pepper. Again, if you want more, you use more. If you want less, you reduce. 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'll use 1 teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and a half cup of mayonnaise. Next thing I'm doing was to peel the potato, and I'll show you. You can use the potato peeler or you can use a knife, and you just peel as thin as you can. And then after you peel, we will cut the potatoes into small pieces like this and make sure they are all even so they cook at the same time. And I'm going to throw this in cold water to maintain its color and to remove excess starch. You can chop them a little small, but they might break when you're mixing, so that size is perfect for me. So I'll continue doing this until these potatoes are all done, and when they're done I will show you what we have to do next. So my potatoes are done and I'm going to wash them twice at least. And I'm going to cook them in the stove. I will cover them with water and add a teaspoon of salt. I like cooking with salt so that the salt gets into the foods very well than when you add later. So that's about how much water, just to cover the potatoes. And we take both of these to the stove. The potatoes will take approximately 20 minutes to cook, and the eggs 10 to 12 minutes, and then they will be ready. My potatoes and the eggs are now done. So the eggs I've put under cold water, and I'm going to drain these potatoes. Now what I will do, I'll let them cool. I'll take them outside in the natural freezer because it is very, very cold, freezing outside. I'm going to put them out there for a short while I'm chopping the other stuff, and they will cool down. Next thing I'm going to do is to chop up everything that needs to be chopped. So I'll start with approximately 2 tablespoons of dill. You can use more, you can use less as you wish. And fresh dill smells really good and gives a good color. But if you do have dried one, is okay, because here we get a lot of dried or frozen stuff, so you can use that, whatever you have at your house. There's also some lemon dill salt. That one is really good too. So my dill is chopped. It's not approximately 2 tablespoons, flat tablespoons. There you go. And then I have to cut these ribs, or they call them stalks of celery, and just removing the end part there. And you just cut from the middle. You go all the way. You can cut them as small as you like or as big, but small are good. I'll show you here, it's easier to see. You just cut through the middle, and this other one too, I'll make them small that way, then you see how I'm doing it there. And this I'll cut again, it's the end part. So when I do that, I will hold them like this together and chop. Don't make them too big pieces. People won't like them. Anyway, as my family, we like small pieces of celery, not big chunks. And then it will give that really good crunchy taste, and it's beautiful. And also celery's flavor is really good. I'll continue doing this with the celery and then finish. My celery is all chopped, so I will go with the onion now, and I'm gonna cut them also into small pieces. I don't want someone chewing a big piece of onion, though I really love the red onion. So I'm gonna make them small pieces, and these ones I'm not going to soak to remove the strong flavor, because I think that flavor of the onion will add something to the potato salad. So I'm just going to cut them into small pieces, and it won't be unpleasant if someone bites into one. Other than having a big chunk, that will be very unpleasant. So I'm going to cut also this into small pieces, you see, and then I'll finish the whole onion. If you want to do less, you can go ahead and do less, but this is what I will do according to my measurement. My onions are done now, so the next thing is the lemon. I'm gonna use half of the juice from this lemon. I am going to roll it or press it, whichever way you wanna say, and this helps release the juices from it. That is very soft now, and I'm going to cut through. There you go. And I'm going to use either piece and into my magic gadget. This one really works good in squeezing the lemon. Done. Look at all that juice. So that half the juice of the lemon is enough. Next, I am going now to use the mayonnaise. Half a cup of mayonnaise. That is half a cup. I will empty it there. And then I add the 3 teaspoons of sugar, which is equivalent to 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'll add a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. You can use more or less. Again, I make it as flat as possible. You don't make heap full and then to be too overpowering for your ingredient or for your recipe. So that tablespoon of Dijon mustard, to scrape it out. Same way with my mayonnaise. I don't like wasting. The next thing, I add the black pepper. You will notice I only use the salt for cooking. I'm not going to add into this mixture because the mayonnaise already is salty. Unless you take too much salty, then you can go ahead and add, but you better wait until to the end. The next thing I want to do is to add the lemon juice. I'm going to use this strainer and squeeze all my juice out. Now I'm going to combine all this together. This mixes better than a spoon, so I'm going to mix that. Let me give it a taste here. Perfect. Salt, the sugar, the lemony, it's amazing. Now I have to go get my potatoes. They must have cooled by now. The next thing I do is now to chop my eggs. I can chop them whichever way you want them, but I will do them in quarters. They will anyway mash and mix in there. There you go. All right, my eggs are ready. So now is mixing everything together. I'm going to put this into the bowl here. Look at that, already looking so good. And smelling really good too. It's all that. Now cherry on top. Look at that. I use my spatula and remove all the goodness of the sweet, tangy, and very flavorful mayonnaise mixture. And now I can mix. You just have to be careful not to break the potatoes too much. But again, whatever way, the potatoes will be broken. So you try your best. Look at that. Look at the fresh dill, the way it looks really good. Look at the pieces of the onion. They make it really look good. My potato salad is all done. You can see it here, very beautiful on the plate. And I'm gonna dig in. I am the cook and I'll be the first one to try this out. Let me test for the salt and all the flavors. That is amazing. It's crunchy, it's sweet and sour, and the sourness is not overpowering. And it's just amazing. The taste of dill, or the flavor of dill, the lemon, the onion is all perfect. Now it is your turn. Give it a try. It is really good. You'll never regret trying this recipe. And let me know how yours turn out. Until we see you again in another beautiful recipe, maybe potato. I have lots of them. Until then, bye.